Happy Monday, beautiful souls. I have our energy forecast for today, which is Monday, November 5th. Though I have this, I think it's going to go into Wednesday. So let's read from today. Let's see how we're kicking off this week and as we're heading into the new moon. I believe it's on Wednesday. Now, let me throw out my disclaimer. 18 and older, please, for these videos. It's for entertainment purposes only. And this is in no way, shape, or form a replacement or diagnosis for any medical or psychological conditions. And if that's the case for you, please contact a professional. Thank you. And I want to thank you. A big love and shout out to all my subscribers. I will be more consistent. Sorry about the lack of videos. If you haven't watched any of the ones from before, you'll see that. You'll see that. If you watch the ones from before, you see that I'm moving this weekend or this week. And I'm doing it by myself. So it takes it's taking me a little longer, so I'm out of energy. Of course, I'm tired and I work a full-time job. And then I do this. So I've had to kind of ease back on the psychic stuff. So no personal readings again, I will say, until probably the end of the week. And hopefully I'll be running a special, because there's a lot of stuff going on in the universe. Let's find out, shall we? Okay. So the most prominent energy theme we got this week is, or I just keep getting Wednesday. So what started Thursday night, early Friday morning, no, it was Thursday, fear. The more we get closer to what we want to manifest, the fear gets worse and worse. Fear comes up in many different ways. It comes in procrastination, excuses, taking on others' responsibilities, more responsibility than you can really handle, but it keeps you from facing or dealing with this one thing that you're scared of, or fear come up, and that ego will respond in a protective way when we're stepping into something new, something that we have to have blind faith, something that just entirely we know it's going to change our lives, and number two, that we know we've been trying to manifest. So we have to look at fear, and we're going to have a blast of that this week. Huge moments of clarity. It's starting to come in. It started last night. It's building. We're actually going to see the bullshit from the real thing. It's going to be like, is it Coke or is it Pepsi? Except for you're going to see the difference, like looking at it. I'm not kidding. This is people, places, things, careers, love, twin flames. Is it my ex or is it this guy? You're going to see this week. And then the new beginnings start after the new moon. New everything starting. Everything. So that's why it's really important for us to walk through the fear. The more scared you are of something, the more that fear that comes up and you start procrastinating, step through that, because on the other side of that is exactly what we're manifesting. So we have to look at this really, really quickly. I'm going to go through this because this pertains to one of the major energies we got supporting us this week. Not feeling good enough. Now that it's, it's one thing to dream about it, work towards it, and here it comes, and we're like, oh, thank you. I'm afraid to drop it. I'm afraid I'm going to do something to it. Somebody take it from me. Not feeling worthy enough to hold it. Not feeling good enough to have it. But we are worthy, aren't we? Did we not bust our asses all summer going, I'm going to have this life, and we were trying to manifest all this good stuff. They said, we deserve this. So we really have to beat through ego on this one, and we got help. 7 of Wands. Oh, that beautiful confidence, energy. Leo, Lion. We are going to have that build up. We're going to be able to have the conviction that, sticking with our convictions. We believe in this, whatever it is. I feel like it's going to be one particular thing that's coming up that we have to step through, that we might see a little resistance or hear it from outside influences, but we have to stay our course, stay focused. That's a really big message here too for this week through Wednesday, is to do not stray from your path. You know what's right. You know what you feel. You are experiencing that feeling. These people do not. So we're keep that in mind. Okay? You've got the courage. We're going to have that courage energy to step through. We're going to have that courage energy to really go, you know what? I am worthy, because we are fucking worthy. We are. We've been working so hard to get things in for our highest good. Things that move us, things that make us happy for us. Because everything starts here and then starts spreading out. So now that we're stepping into it here, we're starting to see it spread out, and it's starting to attract. We're attracting that in. Okay? You really got to keep the faith. Do not give up. Okay? And this is where we got the Hierophant. For those of you who are feeling stagnant, I feel like there's like two things going on. People are stepping, the fears that are coming up, that we're all moving, the ones that are moving forward. We've got this energy supporting us that's very, very just, it's supporting everybody, but this, I feel like that has to do with like half of you. If you resonate with this one especially, meditate and really draw in that energy that will help bust through the fears. But this Hierophant is a reminder energy, not only for us who are moving forward and stepping through the fear, but people are sitting there going, but nothing's fucking happening. Nothing's moving. You're like, but guess what? Things are happening around you. Resistance to change. Instability. Okay? Insecurity is coming up. Fear. Fear can paralyze us so badly. So you have to really ask yourself, when you feel things have stagnated, you really have to be honest with yourself going, where am I assisting in that? Because you're in charge of your life. You are the magician riding that chariot. You say left, you say right. If it's stagnant, that's because you're in an influx right now. But I really feel that resistance to change is the energy. It's showing that is a big thing because change is here. And resisting it, you got to be the bamboo and kind of be open to it. It's for your highest good. And that's where all these things you want to manifest are trying to come in. All of a sudden, everything just went, because you went, not that way. Sorry, universe, no. Well, sorry, but the universe works the way it works because it's bringing in for our highest good. Sometimes we don't know. We think we know how we want it to come in, but the universe really does know how to orchestrate it perfectly so it comes in exactly how it's supposed to, when it's supposed to. So try to be open to that this week. It's trying. We really want to kind of work on this before the new moon. So, and I feel that there's going to be, as soon as we step through the fears and stuff and start shifting things are just going to go bam. I feel a lot of movement this week. So this is good. Things are going to happen very quickly. So be open to that. Now, finance and money, the pentacles or coins keep coming up in a lot of other intuitive readings. It's been happening, increasing over the last few weeks. Today's no different. This week is no different. Knight of Coins. So with this energy, the focus should be on being practical and methodical with your money right now. I know the holidays are coming up and stuff, but this is like, think past the holidays. You want to, if there's any money opportunities for additional income, you really want to research and look at your facts and try not to brush things off, because that may be the very thing that is going to help you in that area, whatever your goals are for your financial building. Okay, so you really want to be open to opportunities and ideas. And even if people want to invest in you, be open to that. Don't try to go, oh, yeah, no. I've had a couple people approach me, but I was like, I'm not ready for that. Oh, no, but maybe it's just not, it wasn't the right jive. It wasn't the right vibe for me, but who knows, down the road. You know what I mean? I'm open, but it's got to feel right too. So we also have to feel, is it in alignment with what we want to manifest in that area, in the area of money and finance? But I do get a universal energy that's talking about being very mindful about long term. So make sure that we are being practical with our money, because we do have holidays coming up, a lot of stuff coming up, but so we want to be kind of careful, but we also want to plan for after the holidays. Let's not be in January going, shit, I guess it's top ramen for a month, huh? So let's try to be practical and think ahead. That's one of the energies. Our guidance for this week. Now, we've got an energy of love happening that is very strong and very dominant, and I want to address that right now. Twin flames. If you guys watch other tarot or intuitive readers here on Instagram, whether it be the astrological ones or just general readings, you will have heard where it's almost like in the twin flame category, one twin flame's ready and waiting, and the other one is where they're supposed to be spiritually, because that's a big, huge part of the connection. Spiritual alignment. Okay, when you're spiritually aligned with that person, that connection's there. It can't be broken. Yeah, once the twin flame, there you go. Now, you can delay it, but it can't be broken. Now, in saying that, there were a lot of readings that I was hearing where the other person wasn't ready. They were like a few steps behind the people who were ready to go. So, which is okay. It taught the rest of us patience. Notice I said that with a smile. Patience. It's worth the wait. It really is, actually. I'm not being an ass there. It's true. So, in saying that, what I was going to bring up was that was important. I was picking up. Give me a second, guys. It kind of faded from me. They're ready. So we're going to have there's a lot of increase in the connection feeling. I'll tell you. And it's good. Not only that, but signs and synchronicities. Direct signs, very obvious signs and synchronicities. I had one happen today that I can't even argue, and I'm just like blown away. Now, I have not met mine yet in person or anything, and we have had no contact, and it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be cool, though. Anyway, I can't tell you guys yet. I can't. I want to, but I can't. I'd be giving it away. I don't want to do that. No, I'm kidding. I just had a very in my face synchronicity happen, and I was concentrating on the move, and I was feeling a little down because I'm just doing it by myself, and I was like, fuck, it sucks. I'm moving again alone. Like, oh, and just a little bit of that. Well, not a pity me, but just kind of like, oh, that sucks. And then I looked at something, I'm not going to tell you what it was, an item, and I just went, and I've seen it like 10,000 times being in and out. In fact, I sat there and looked at it while I was talking to my roommate, and then I went, today, I had a picture of him in my head, and I went, are you fucking, get the fuck out, and I left. So anyway, I came home and slept for 4 hours. I'm like, I'm done. It was that intense. So expect that. That's not just me. It's going to be happening to a lot of people. Okay, so what we got here? Okay, so some of you, I'm really happy that a lot of us have gone through the tower. Okay, with twin flames, the towers happened. Okay, if you weren't, already had done the tower and where you are now, you're coming out of the tower. So here you are. Okay, so what do? We have to be open, and we can't be afraid. Follow that fiery energy that we've got up right now. Sorry, I'm the tower, the star. Follow that light. If a person, because we're all stardust, baby, right? So if that person shines like a star and you watch them, follow them, or even interact with them in some way or shape or form, there, you know what I mean? So you can connect. It's getting through that fear of the unknown. I mean, the connection's weird. I mean, I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people out there going, well, I'm feeling this I think it's this person, or I feel it's this, and how do we connect them? And the only way we can do it right now, until they're approaching us in the physical plane, for those of you who haven't met them on the physical plane, let me be specific, but you're feeling them, and it is when they get closer, when they're more open to you and they're focusing on you, you're going to feel that a lot more heavier, almost to the point where it feels like they just left the room. You know what I mean? That their energy is that present with you, and yours. And believe it or not, you may not see it from this point of view, but your presence is also that strong to them. It's almost like it's synergistic. You get into a rhythm, you get into alignment. They mirror exactly. There isn't any fear that they're not going through, like trying to approach you, that you aren't thinking about when they come in. So it's you know what I mean? But it's going to settle down, and everything is going to come in line as we start stepping through the fear factors. So this is good. Sorry, I went off on a tangent, but I really felt that the twin flame thing was needed to be addressed, because it is going to be a very heavy energy, good energy, lots of fiery movement, and enjoy yourself when you do meet up. But be careful with making promises during this time. We still are in Venus retrograde, so we want to make sure we don't do any go too crazy, because the intentions may be good, but then the beer goggles come off, so to speak, when Venus goes direct. So we really want to make sure. Now, if you were feeling this prior to the Venus retrograde, then you're safe, basically, because you've already felt that prior to this. You know what I mean? Prior to that retrograde. So you should be a little safe there. but we still have to be very mindful about making promises during this time. And the intentions may be good, but still. Okay, so we need to be open and let it in and enjoy, but we also need to be a little grounded. You know what I mean? Go with the flow, feel that love that person, but then remember to be a little practical, because you want it to continue, like the morning after. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Now, for those of you who are actually with your twin flames or are getting reconnected, like an ex, one of the cards that came up that was very, very strong was miraculous changes are occurring. This is for people who know who their twin flames are with them, or they had broken up, the runner and the chaser scenario, and an ex is starting to make his way. I feel that the exes, and this has been coming up, I'm not the only psychic too, that the exes are starting to make reappearances, the ones that are, connected. But then again, it could be a test. So only this clarity energy that's going to come in, and I'm trying to remember if I've been talking too long. I've been trying to remember if I actually addressed it. Clarity. See what's real and what's not. Who's false and who's true. And you might be very, very surprised, but in a good way. So I know that sounded very vague for you out there with your exes and stuff, but it comes down to decisions, and it also comes down to free will too. So it's dependent on, not just you. It's also dependent on the other person. Are they ready? Are they really ready? And then again, are you? So make sure and remember to step through your fears and be honest. That's first and foremost too. That's been coming up. Honesty, and I brought up, I think the other day when I did, a pick a card, and I was yelling about how sexy honesty is. Oh my God. When you're lied to for 2 years straight, you find that honesty is not only refreshing, but it's a fucking turn on. I'm telling you, hey, good or bad, man. You know what I mean? Being authentic, come from a real place. And that's another thing that I need to bring up with the twin flame thing. Be yourself. When you feel comfortable about being who you really are, gut out, farting, burping, stuff like joking around, being really eccentric and stuff, and you find that you're okay with that and you're totally comfortable, there you go. That's the one. See, that's what I'm hoping for. They can put up with my little eccentricities with my psychic work. You know what I mean? Can I really be me? Because I'm not compromising that for anybody. I work too hard to get me back. So remember that. Keep your authentic self. Take care of you first and foremost. Now, I did pull a bonus guidance card, and I said, okay, what's our outlook? Can you give us something? And from the Wisdom of the Tao, which is my Jade Emperor's deck, or at least that's what I call it. This is free spirit. Okay? We're going to have a whole bunch of things lit up. Like I said, we're going to see the false and the true. We're going to see them a lot more clear and without question. And it's up to us how we handle those things, okay? But we need to be fearless. The free spirit is like a wild horse, a wild stallion just running through. Fearless as hell. He'll come up and just like, hey, get out of my way. I don't give a shit. I'll kick your ass. Get out of my way. I'm going that way. And nothing's stopping me. And that's where we need to be with our manifestations in all areas of our lives. And I think that's very beautiful that we did get this free spirit card. Remember, you are a badass. You're a spiritual badass, and you're beautiful. You're fucking beautiful. And who cares if you don't think you are? It doesn't matter, does it? As long as people can see the beauty within. It's so amazing. And I can see it in you guys. I really can. And I see it in my Jade Emperor too, so he better knock off his little like, oh, what if she didn't like me? Get the fuck out of here with that. So anyway. I have a nose from hell, okay? Let's not go there. I'm gravity challenge. I'm an old lady. You know what I mean? I could go on and on, but it doesn't matter. Because I bet you anything, the other person would counter that. But I don't think that. I don't see that. You're beautiful. So we have to flip it and go, can we look in the mirror and go, bitch, you're beautiful. You know why? Because you're a fucking badass and you keep going forward. And that's you. You. And I don't bullshit when I tell people you're beautiful. I love you guys. Your light is amazing. You've got this. I mean that because I feel that. So on that note, guys, I'm done blathering. It's been 20 minutes. Long video, but it's been a long time since I got to talk to you. It feels like ages. And so I really wanted to share all that information with you. And remember, the horse of the free spirit is with you. Okay? Everything's going to become a lot more clear by Wednesday. And you're going to be very happily surprised. So on that note, guys, I love you all. And thank you so much for your support and subscribing. Remember, you can book a reading with me. Not right now. Right now they're on hold. But PsychicCatz.com. I'm also on Facebook. Facebook.com/PsychicCatz. And on Instagram at PsychicCatz. I am on Twitter. I had a few people ask me that. But it's AGNCATZ. So it's AGN Catz on Twitter. So anyway, on that note, guys, sending you a lot of love and light on this Monday. It's going to be a great day. You're going to kick ass. And you're going to move forward. Yes. Go get your stuff. You deserve it. You are worthy.